The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
Hello everybody, welcome to the season opener, series 6 of What's the Script. We're glad to be back after a week and a half, 2 weeks sabbatical. My name's Craig, and with me as always is Big Chris. How are you, mate?
Oh, mate, I'm hunky-dory, smashing, fine, tickety-boo, and all of the above. What about yourself, mate?
Aye, I'm all right. I'm just a wee bit chasing myself this morning, obviously on location and not my other dwellings, and there's no internet and no Wi-Fi, so I'm doing this on the tablet, and we're going to see how it's going to be, because I'm stressing at my books here. Because after the day, we're working all week again, and I've got Wednesday at the weekend, and it's just technology. We're fucked. I tell you, see, human nature will just implode if there's an EMP strike. Swear to God.
I know, man. Everybody be walking about fucking scratching themselves and all that. Oh, what they doing on TikTok? What's the new trend? The new trend is go outside and kick a boy, you smelly bastard.
Chopping up their veins, trying to make a fucking router at them. Make a router out of bones. Pubic antenna.
Go up the park, there's all these pale creatures with fucking elongated fucking limbs and bulging eyes. Like, fuck's that? Oh, that's my son Todd. He's never been outside, you know.
Reset that, boy. Reset that router. So, as always, I did say at the end of the last episode we maybe do a wee rebrand and all that jazz, but in the end up, I couldn't be fucked. And there's nothing wrong with what we're doing. So again, thanks to Quint for providing my title track, as always, until such time as I start wanting royalties off us and they can get to fuck. We're doing them more good than they're doing us. That I mean, quite sure they've not wrote a song called What's the Script yet.
Aye. Can you imagine the lyrics to that song? What's the script? Tickety boo. I am fine, and how are you?
just be along the same lines as News of the World. News of the world. What is the script? What is the script? Know what I mean? That's the way to do it. Never mind the buzzcocks.
Well. That's something to look at.
Definitely something to look at. Also something to look at will be Native Origins, hopefully next month, which will be April. It's going live. It's not talking any different, and looking forward to that. You can get yourself some quality garb, like myself, which it is quality. I mean, this has been washed about 5, 6, maybe 7 times now, and it's still fucking brand new, feeling thick as fuck. So it's made of vibranium and adamantium ties and shit, all the way from Wakanda.
Aye, but we'll see come April on the new trends and that.
Aye, definitely. Just to let you know, folks, the Facebook group page is up to 491. For YouTube's take a wee dunt as well, up to 342. And Chris is still banging the drum on the old TikTok, isn't you, mate?
Aye, TikTok and X, formerly Twitter. But we'll see.
Just come off it. Just come off it, X, mate. Just come off it, mate.
No, mate. You need to hang about. You need to hang about in case you miss something. There is still people out there trying to fight the fight, but we'll see. Because again, mate, it's still fucking. I'm up to date and stuff that's happened in American communities more than what happened in mine.
I know. It's boring. It's a bore of fuck. And then obviously people send me links up on stuff on Twitter, and I'm not on it anymore. I can open up the picture, but I can't read the captions, so it's a pain in the arse. Not to worry. So, listen, folks, thanks for sticking with us these past 5 seasons. It is currently, is it the 10th day, isn't it, as we record this?
The 10 of the 3rd.
10th
Or
of
if you're
March.
American, the 3rd of the 10th.
And it will be dropping. So as you listen to this, people, it'll be the 14th, which means it will be 2 days past What's the Script's 3rd birthday. Can't believe that, mate. 3 year.
I know, mate. Oh, 3-year-old. We used to have an innie, now I've got an outed belly button. You know what I mean? We're just changing, just adapting, looking at the world from a different perspective.
Still get the crusty umbilical cord and shrink wrap in the freezer.
Shite up my back for the night before. Fucking.
We're going to put that
Nighttime
through a
feeds.
risotto and put that through a risotto on my 10th birthday. So we are.
But there you go. Time flies when you're watching films and having fun.
It is. And I tell you what, I was thinking the other day, imagine we ran out of films. Just wouldn't it, wouldn't we no?
No, I mean, there's mate, I've not even thought about doing Super Shark versus Mega Octopus. Know what I mean? Oh, fucking.
I'm glad you've not thought about that.
Fucking, that's what I'm talking about, mate. There's endless. How many Sharknadoes is there? There you go. There's 5 episodes. Know what I mean? So
Never seen one of them.
I never, mate. I can't do it to myself. I kind of let my psyche fucking. It's like torture.
I'm sure there's a film out there somewhere called fucking Piranha Fish Alarm Clocks from space.
Aye, I swear, mate. I'm sure there's a film called. It's like Fire Shark Tornado. It's a tornado. It's on fire with sharks in it. It's just, mate. I swear.
Fun fact about sharks, mate. Do you know a shark will only attack you if you're wet? Bear that in mind. That's sound advice going forward, people. That's sound advice going forward.
Well, that's like another fact I know about sharks. Sharks will only attack you if you're not on land.
Wow.
Because if anybody's seen Mega Shark versus Super Octopus or whatever the way it is, the shark jumps out the sea and claims an aeroplane.
So good, isn't it? Do you know, you're poking my curiosity with a mad stick you find in the bushes.
Right. like a dirty mag. Oh, where'd you get that? Let me see it.
Ew, it's the only thing that shines in the bushes when you're a wee boy is a scud book.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. See if the internet ever goes down. We need to find that guy that throws all his nude books in the bushes. I mean, because why did they do that, by the way? I mean, is a black bag no more discreet and just be gone with you? Is he just out there going like, pelvic,
I think he was just out there splattering the bushes with his Peter Parker's webs, man. You know what I mean? If you know what I'm talking about. But there we go. That's if people wonder if we didn't have a good childhood, I know. Brilliant. So that guy's got to come back, right? He's got to start discarding the scudders. And then the guy that kills all the cats, I know, he's got to come back out of retirement. Leave dead cats in the bushes with their bellies. Oh, ripped open and all that. They were thick pokers, man.
Aye, they were, man. Fucking. They could be found in the back of closes pulling the fucking legs off spiders. Oh. But
unscrewing the light bulb in the clothes for you coming home for your work.
See, that's what I'm talking about. As much as the things have changed and people say, has it changed for the better? Some things have. Some things have.
Aye. It pains me to admit it, but one or two things are not bad now. Security doors were a good idea, I think, in places. You know what I mean?
It's like that, man. It's back to the scud books. Look, you're going, they pages are stuck together because they've been out in the rain. It's the height of summer. It's the height of summer, lads.
Have they? Have they though? Somewhere soon after the discardment, there's a guy in a shop in that. You're right, Davey. I was wallpaper in the living room there, and I've obviously got a bit of paste on me. You see, that's what it is.
So,
Aye.
oh, you still punting candy apples there? Oh, aye, aye.
Hot, freezing cold candy apples.
Is that it says hot and spicy candy apples?
Hot and spicy, that's what it is. I've done the double negative, man. Get your black bananas on a stick. That's your black bananas there.
Oh,
Fresh for the
dear.
bin.
Oh, so much
Anyway.
content on the back of
Aye.
Rudy Mags.
Anyway, do you notice what we're doing here, folks? We're filling in some time because the film we're going to do, it might know. I'm telling you, from my point of view. So we'll get right into it. I just want to say before we move on there, if you've just joined us or you've stuck with us for this last 3 years, thank you ever so much. It means a lot to us. Doesn't mean the world to us because that's pathetic, right? Doesn't mean the world to us. I'm not going to jump off a building if you stop listening to us, but we appreciate it because it's fun. We enjoy
For
doing
a
it.
couple of shares, but
Aye, that's it. But it's good. It's good for our mental health. Me and Chris, we enjoy doing this, and we enjoy the fact that people like it. And if you've just noticed, we've been doing movie reviews in our own accents for 3 years, and we do not apologise for it, right? But we will try and gravitate back to a time where we interpreted for our American friends, and we took the piss out the French because we like to do that back at the start. With the flashing nerds.
you stupid woman.
Good morning. And also, because I've lost a lot of weight for in the last 3 years, I just want to let everybody know that it is I, Leclerc.
Oh.
Madame
Well,
Edith.
that's one thing that's got worse airtime. The fucking your throwaway comedy shows. They've definitely got worse.
Aye. Although some comedy films have got exponentially better than this one from 1984. I'll fucking tell you that. So a wee shout out before we move on to our homeboys at Seismic Cinema. Keep going, guys. Keep doing the good stuff. Keep fighting the good fight and all that. Keep looking at our back catalogue and picking films off. That's fucking magic. You keep this. I'm only doing that to annoy James. So 1984, this film was suggested by group member, my school buddy, love dearly, Claire Gardner. And she did warn that she remembers this film as a 10-year-old girl. So that's very fucking apt, by the way. I'll just say that now. But 1984 was a year where shooter pads were in. Hair had a volume like no other, and mobile phones were the size of a small hatchback car and came with a briefcase battery. What else, Chris, if you could take us back in your wee time machine, happened in 1984, sir?
So many things. So many things that I thought were longer ago. Longer.
Really?
We will go with longer. It's a new word of the day. So, first of all, Steve Jobs launches the Macintosh. So there you go, your MacBooks and all that. That's when he launched that stuff. 84, Steve Jobs was at it, know what I mean? We had Tony Stark, and we didn't know it. Michael Jackson, his hair caught fire during a commercial for a Pepsi commercial, I'm sure it is.
That's right.
I mean, what was in that Pepsi?
Well, where was the infiltrator, the sleeper selfie Coca-Cola? Putting the nitroglycerin into the fucking Pepsi. Brilliant.
But there you go. What I meant by this next one, I didn't think it was this. I thought it was further back. The National Union of Mine Workers go on strike in the UK. Know what I mean?
All right.
And it lasts, don't know how many years, 3 years or something, they went on strike or something like that. So that's when that all kicked off. Yeah, the police officer Yvonne Fletcher is shot and killed outside the Libyan embassy, resulting in an 11-day siege.
Oh,
Things were going off. Things were going off in old Britain, I tell you. For you sports fans, couple of belters here for you.
mm-hmm.
Liverpool beat Roma 5-2 in penalties to win the European Cup. And to show you how mental the inflation of players these days is, right? Maradona is sold from Barcelona to Napoli for 6.9 million.
Wow.
We paid 7 for Kent.
oh,
Oh, sorry, all
and
you Kent lovers, but that is fucking farcical.
could caveat that so much. That would mean in 1984, Ryan Kent was probably worth 70 pence, and Maradona today is probably worth $1 billion.
Exactly, mate, exactly. And finally, one wee other event that happened. John DeLorean is acquitted of all charges of possession and distributing cocaine.
Quite
So
right.
there you go.
Man was a fucking
The
god.
old Back to the Future guy. But if that wasn't enough for you, right? And again, I know I've said this in the past, right? But see the 80s people were fucking spoiled as far as entertainment goes, right? You and Agnes are up up the tune. He's a wet Woolworths. He's been in it Big W, know what I mean? You've been in it Little Woods, know what I mean? All that stuff. And you went, no what? Let's go see a film. You're right, Agnes. Let's go see a film. So in the year of 84, you had The Karate Kid, Terminator, Once Upon a Time in America, 16 Candles, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Ghostbusters, The Never-Ending Story, Beverly Hills Cop, Footloose, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Gremlins, Police Academy, and Romancing the Stone.
What?
You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? And there's, by the way, there's so fucking many.
Aye, because that's the whole kind of, what is it? What they call it? The Rack Pack, Breakfast Club, and all that genre. I tell you what, but see if I walk into your house and I see every one of the films you mentioned in a fucking Blu-ray section on your shelf, I'm scanting you and I'm pumping you, and then I'm stealing your Blu-rays.
Just leave my nudie mags alone. That's for when the solar flare comes.
Everyone's a winner in that situation, let me tell you. That's brilliant, mate. Films, by the way.
Oh, I know. Exactly, mate, I know. But if that wasn't enough for you, right?
Oh, here we go.
You and Agnes come out. You're like, that was a real laugh. But I'm not ready to go home yet, Margaret. Neither am I, Agnes. Let's go up to that Savoy. Get up there and we'll shape their chamois.
Are you going to meet Betty up there? Does Betty know well today?
Betty's already up there. Betty's already up there with all the rest of the lassies. Up there with Gracie and what's her old name? Euphemia. There you go.
Oh, brilliant.
But you go in there and these are the tunes that are on the beatbox, know what I mean? The DJ's up there spinning his stuff. Long hair and all that, maybe a moustache, you know. I Just Called to Say I Love You by Stevie Wonder. A Careless Whisper by George Michael. Hello by Lionel Richie. Ghostbusters, obviously by Ray Park Jr. Wake Me Up Before You Go, Wham. White Lines, Grandmaster Flash. 99 Red Balloons by Nina. Power of Love, Frankie Goes to Hollywood. The Reflex, Duran Duran. Like a Virgin, Madonna. What's Love Got to Do with It, Tina Turner. I Want to Break Free, Queen. And Girls Just Want to Have Fun, Cyndi Lauper. Know what I mean?
And that's CD1, a fucking 6 CD, 84 hits compilation. That's amazing, mate. And no else amazing, and I think I've said this before, the first two songs you mentioned, I Just Called to Say I Love You and Careless Whisper, my dad came in pissed for the pub one night with 2 record singles for my ma. Trying to appease her for being out all day at the pub. I go you there, man, Minnie. Look, I just do it. Amazing, mate.
Aye,
And
so there you go. By the way, see Frankie Goes to Hollywood, I think all their fucking songs were number ones at one point in that year.
Aye.
Because there must have been about 4 or 5 of them. But
aye, if memory serves, them and I think Duran were the hottest ticket in town and all, man. But there was so many bangers, man. There was so many. I mean, as a DJ, I still incorporate every one of these songs you've mentioned today. You know what I mean? 40 years later.
So when you and all the lassies have come out, you've all had your fun there with Cyndi Lauper and all that, know what I mean? Maybe try to catch a fish and chip shop before you go up the road and somebody tells you the news. Somebody tells you the news that somebody's left us, somebody's popped their clogs, somebody's pan-breed. So, and you'll be like, oh my God, Mama loved him. You know what I mean? So, Marvin Gaye left us. Big Mama Thornton left us. Richard Burton left us. Andy Kaufman left us. Tommy Cooper also left us. And Jackie Wilson left us. So, but I bet the old music kid and they all left us there, you know. But
I don't know who Big Mama Thompson was.
She's done a bit of singing and all that. Aye, Thornton.
All right.
You'll know it. You'll know us tunes. So you go into the Spotify, you'll go in and you'll know them, you know. But
I'll take that.
We had buffs with reinforcements to bring into the celebrity world, know what I mean? Moan.
I was like dancing now. Just left there. It was like dancing, it was one in, one out. Was that busy?
That's that. But also born in 84 with LeBron James, for any of your basketball enthusiasts. You had Katy Perry, Scarlett Johansson.
And Scarlett.
Here's us back to the bushes.
And Scarlett.
Jelly Roll. Anybody that knows Jelly Roll? He's a smashing big fella. Avril Lavigne. Aye.
Really?
Aye. Avril Lavigne. I didn't think she was that old. Which
I thought she was just always 17-year-old.
You get Theo James. Anybody that's watched The Gentleman, you'll know him.
Like that boy. My boy.
You've also got Prince Harry. He was also born.
Good Villa fan. Guys know? It's Willie.
It's Willie. You've got Mark Zuckerberg that created the old Facebook. He was born. You've also got the Vice President, the current one, J.D. Vance. He was also born. And finally, on a wee Scottish note, Calvin Harris was born. Calvin Harris.
So, the king of the collabs for about 2 years, wasn't he?
Oh, aye. You couldn't get the bastard off your fucking... Couldn't get him off the wireless. Tell me you go back to the old things there.
I'll tell you what, the great and good of the music world are all queuing up at the Calamax Ferry trying to get involved with him. I tell you.
That's when I fell out with Rihanna a bit more. Because she won the award or something for best song. We Found Love in a Hopeless Place or something. And didn't even thank him, and I'm like that. It's a special place in hell for people like you, Rihanna.
And do you know what? He could have collabed with a wee Scottish Betty or Agnes or Ina or Euthina singing that. I found love in a hopeless place. The shops. I found love in a hopeless place. A crisp poke. I found love. Don't know where I went now.
And this is coming to you live from Clyde 1. Oh, my heart is roasted.
Dun 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 dun. Roasted.
Brilliant, man.
And I take it that was 1984 in a nutshell, mate.
That was it. Well, in a pistachio shell. Because it was a bit bigger. It might have burst out its shell. But
fuck, I tell you what, that was exceptional. An exceptional amount of content for 1984. And having been alive for it, I know it was just the surface scratched.
Oh, aye. Off. Like I says, see, I swear, I don't know if anybody goes back and looks at the list that we do like, for the certain years and all that, but see if you go back and look at 1984's films, it's a beggar's belief. I'm telling you.
Aye, ridiculous, huh?
Aye. Aye, compared to now. You know what I mean?
See, I've got
I
a wee.
no doubt that these weren't all like box office, like these are the film of the year sort of thing. But
See, the thing is, but they would all have been box office today. It's just that there was that many belters. Do you know what I mean? It was just the norm. It was just the norm to have a belter of a film coming out. That's fucking amazing, by the way.
It's just a journey. It's just a journey.
Just a journey, man. You're right. You know, you know, you know how I know you're gay. Because I've got a wee wish list here of things I'm going to have that I want to watch. I keep forgetting, so I write them down. And now I need to add the 10 films that you've just put out there, man, to the end it. So, brilliant, mate. Thanks very much for that.
But what have you watched recently, mate? What have you watched?
Aye. I've got it
Fucking
in front of me.
lights.
Fucking lights. I'll trim it because I think I've watched shit in my sleep. I don't know where I've got time for it to watch all this, but I watched the Netflix short series Zero Day by Bobby De Niro, which was a good watch. After you mentioned it, I watched Fantasy Island, and I thought it was all right. I thought it was a fair watch. It wasn't as garbage as the critics have made it. It was a wee 6 out of 10 for me. I started watching Series 2 in 1923, but I'll wait till that's done and I'll bust it again. Deadpool and Wolverine for the 15th time, and I even went out and bought the Blu-ray as well, so I want to watch all the special features. The Poseidon Adventure, the original, because I watched Poseidon no long ago. Banger. Watched The Gorge, which is the new Apple TV film. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I've only seen one bad review, as you have as well, about it. And it's for a guy that just doesn't do good reviews on YouTube. So I thought it was a great film and a good watch. 13 Sins, good wee film as well. I watched The Good, The Bad and The Ugly, which I didn't realise was nearly 3 hours long. It must have been the longest Western ever made back in the day, man, because it was churning out Westerns like fucking nobody's business back then. Started Daredevil Born Again, first 2 episodes, brilliant. So far, so good. Brilliant, man. Dark, gritty, and what we liked about the Netflix series. So much so that I went back and started the Netflix series again. So I'm in series 1 of that. And then last night, I was up till 1:45 to make sure that I finished Paradise on Disney Plus. It is fucking awesome. Everybody, you need to watch it. I've heard a lot of people watching it and all that jazz, and I just put it on. And if you watch episode 1 in its entirety, you're fucking hooked. It's a great premise, it's a great story, so get that watched. But I'll leave it there, mate. There's a lot more because we've been off for 2 weeks, but that's plenty. What about yourself? What's been your ocular delight?
I'm in there with the newbies. I'm in there with the oldies. I'm in there in the in-betweens, you know. Just a guy, just going through life. Just sentient being, mate. Sentient being. Just, hey, touch me. Right, let's go. Well, firstly, we'll start off with a wee animation Onward at your recommendation. And aye, I liked it. What's his name? Tom Holland and Chris Pratt and that. I mean, what's not to like? Couple of bros. I went on a bit of a Gene Hackman binge, obviously, because he's in a memoriam now. But I watched, like you, Poseidon, Mississippi Burning, The French Connection. I'll just leave it there, know what I mean? Because I went on, I went on a journey, man. Went on a journey. I also watched Gangster #1, A State of Grace, The Long Good Friday. Like yourself, I also watched The Gorge at your recommendation, and aye, That is what it is. Doesn't try to be anything else that's no. Know what I mean?
What a
You know,
soundtrack.
aye. Oh, that's what I say to you. Oh, it's got iTunes though, era.
Aye, definitely.
But aye, that's what it is. Know what I mean? If you like bit of action with monsters in it, why then? It's just your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Today I went and watched the classic that is Fargo. Nearly put me back onto watching the TV series, which is fantastic. Anybody that's not
Oh,
seen that, get them watched. You'll not regret
brilliant.
it. Trust me.
Brilliant.
If you don't trust me, then can't help you. But I watched Fight or Flight as well, the Sky film with Josh Arnott on it. If you like Bullet Train, you'll like this. It's not as funny, but that is good action and all that in it. I also seen the Bob Dylan film, A Complete Unknown. It was all right. I mean, I suppose it helps if you like Bob Dylan, but aye, it's not exactly what I thought it was going to be. But aye, Charlemagne's fucking smashing it, and he does. But aye, I also I also watched Better Man, the Robbie Williams film, and it was good. It was good. It also it also reminded me how much I like Robbie Williams songs.
What's wrong with that? I've seen him
There's
three
nothing like
times.
that.
I've
I'm
seen him
just
three
saying.
times in concert.
I'm just
And I
got
used
that.
to,
I mean, he's got Angel. Has he got anything else? Know what I mean? And then you go, oh, here, I remember that one. Oh, I remember that one and all. Oh,
all
aye.
his, listen, mate, all his albums were absolutely top draw to go to Rootbox, and then it's a bit dicey. And
Aye.
after that, there's a couple of back. But fucking love Robbie Williams. I think he's brilliant. I used to do a lot of his songs that I sang in the pubs and all that. And as I say, I've seen him three times, and entertainment wise, brilliant. See, the best compliment I can play about that film, you forget about the monkey thing 20 minutes in,
Mm.
didn't you?
Aye. 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 Aye, because anybody doesn't know that he's played by a monkey, an animated monkey. So, but aye, moving on for that. I watched Severance. It's a daft wee comedy horror film. Danny Dyer in it, smashing, still funny, to this day. And Run All Night, Liam Neeson, Boyd Holbrook, Ed Harris. It's a smashing film, that I know. Watched that last night. That was the last thing I watched about 2 o'clock in the morning. So like
Mm,
yourself, I was up late. But that was my ocular delights and recent watches or whatever we're calling it.
nice. So there you go, folks. With on the back of my and Chris's watching party, you could get yourself onto some of them, some cracking films and series there to be watched for sure. Don't get me wrong, I was up late last night, but I was helped in my pursuit of staying awake by a bottle of Johnny Walker's Red Label. It was last night. Not a full bottle, man. Not a full bottle, but I was enjoying myself eating my peanuts and drinking my whiskey and watching Paradise. Fucking great.
Uh, Pondering.
Aye, pondering life. But there we go, folks. So this film was, as I said, recommended to us by group member Claire Gardner, and it was 1984's slapstick comedy gangster thing called Johnny Dangerously, directed by that huge name in the directing world, Amy Heckerling, and starring Michael Keaton, Piscopo, Joe Piscopo, Danny DeVito, Marlena Henner, Maureen Stapleton, and Peter Boyle. There's others in there, but it doesn't fucking matter, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't think. The budget, which was staggered about, of 9 million, so it was worth more than Maradona, and brought in nearly double the money, 17.1 million, which I can see in the box office. So money wise, I know it doesn't really matter to us, but we just tell you about it for context. If I'm giving you £1, you're giving me two back, I'm a happy bunny.
Aye. Oh, aye. Aye, penny in, fucking £5 out. No, I mean, not going to say no, you know what I mean? But, aye, aye. Well, apparently, see with the director, apparently she just started writing other people's films after this because it wasn't that well received, this film. But, hey, that's what
I
it is.
wonder why.
Well, in saying that, apparently Brian De Palma fucking loved it. He's a massive fan of it.
I know.
So she's got a super fan, mate. She's got a super fan.
No, nothing wrong with that. Brian De Palma's a big,
Aye.
huge fucking name. He's got a big, huge belly, I know. IMDb, it's currently sitting at 6.5 out of 10, and Rotten Tomatoes a wee bit worse off at 44% critic score. And a quick synopsis for you folks is that Johnny Kelly lives a double life. At home, he's the good apple, looking after his ailing mother and sexually obsessed brother Tommy. But this not-so-secret life is as Johnny Dangerously, an up-and-coming criminal being groomed by local gangster Jocko Dundee. Johnny's crime money puts Tommy through law school, but when his brother becomes district attorney, Johnny must protect him from the mysterious Danny Vermin.
Mm.
There you go. And thanks very much. That was episode 1 of series 6 of What's the Script, folks. Thanks for doing this.
It's not that bad, fuck's sake, man. I mean, look, I texted you yesterday. I was watching it, and I went, "There's a few times I've LOL'd at some of the stuff in this because no, it puts me in mind. It puts me in mind of like Naked Gun and fucking like Police Academy and all that. Just see the fucking the daftness of some of the stuff. You know what I mean? Like the wee news stand guy starts off blind and the guy delivers the papers and fucks him in the head and he goes, "Oh, I can see." And then he ends up fucked deaf and then doesn't know who he is. You know what I mean? It's just mad daft running gags like that.
No, there is
Obviously,
some cracking running gags in it.
I mean, obviously they got better at it, but I think this was trying to be in the middle for some reason.
Aye.
I think this was
I was
trying
going
to
to
be in
say
there
that.
between. Aye.
Aeroplane. You've got Aeroplane in 1981 or 1980, and then you've got like Police Academy and Naked Gun in 86, 88, and all that. And this is in the fucking middle, trying too hard.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
Aye. I think it was trying to be like a family film, so they couldn't go all out. I mean, like obviously airplanes get just let's see when there's panic on the airplane. Just a woman runs in front of the screen and just tits it, know what I mean, and runs away again. Like you couldn't do that when you're sitting with the two wains like that. That was funny, wasn't it?
Aye. You've got, as I say, Michael Keaton, probably before Michael Keaton was fucking Michael Keaton, you know what I mean, and Batman and all that kind of stuff. And by his own admission, he played the part trying to be James Cagney, didn't he? Hiya, ma. How you doing, sweetheart? Yeah.
Mate, that's the other thing I was going to say. Mate. I think this is like I've taken like I just see a pure parody of the old gangster films. But simpler times, not that right? But the gangster films weren't like Goodfellas. Know what I mean?
No.
Then
No.
Cagney. Aye, some of the things he does. Let's see when he's always got that, he always like fucking throws the left punch and punches his mom. He's like, "You gotta watch out for that left, ma." Know what I mean? That's
By the way, there was fucking that gap between Ma and the left hook. So much so that I'm watching it going, did she dodge it? Were we meant to believe that he punched her there? I don't know.
Aye, but it's definitely like that, man. Because again, America. I mean, I've never like that. You keep your chin up, wee man, and just brush your horn off your chin.
Because there we go. We talked there about Police Academy. When we graduate to Police Academy 2, I think it is, you see Tackleberry's family and the dad and the brother and all that actual play fighting, but knocking fuck out one another. You know what I mean? That's funny. But when the mom goes down after I left it, she says something, I can't remember what it is and all that. But I swear I'll fucking get you one day or something like that. You know what I mean?
Aye. But you're right, mate. It's like it was playing Cagney and so much so like I think this is like a pocket fun of the old gangster films. I think they were trying to obviously we've already said that it was like trying to be an in between adult and like family entertainment, and take a pop at this. Know what I mean? So it's for that part you can see where it's the lack of a better saying, not aged well. Know what I mean?
No, that's probably all it is with me because it's the first time I've seen it. It's 40 years ago. It'd have been more appreciated, I would imagine. Definitely. Do you know what? I watched it again. I watched it again because I felt I was possibly overly critiquing it because I hadn't seen it before, so I maybe didn't enjoy it as a movie. I wasn't as relaxed as I should have been. Bits in between those funny bits, try to be funny that kind of you know what I mean?
Aye. Because I was sitting watching it myself, I was like, this could have easily been a hit with people. See if they hadn't like, tried to make it for an innocent audience, so to speak. I reckon they could have went all out and been funny about it.
No,
So,
definitely. But having said that, it's one of the first movies ever to have a PG-13 rating in America, which I think over here's PG, isn't it?
aye. So, there you go, mate. It's the old PG-13. It's like, bring your wains with you. You know what I mean? It's not that bad. So,
aye.
But,
I think
mate,
there's...
see, largely, mate, largely, like, for a lot of it, mate, I was just laughing at the fucking... See some of the part in it. It's just... it's that thing we always make funny. Gee, mister, no fooling. It's stuff like that.
Aye. Hey, what are you trying to call here, huh? Why, yeah, you had a...
Fucking brilliant, man. And I mean, it's a Bugsy Malone, that film's called. The Man with All the Wains. It's that, but try to step up for the adults, I'd say. Know what I mean? It's a parody of gangster stuff, but it kind of go the full hog.
That's that. So, like, there's a couple of bits of trivia in here that I've wrote down. The Cozy Little Love Nest, the district attorney offers Tommy, is actually the Philadelphia Museum of Art. So it was a real location, a real building. Just goes to show you, doesn't it, man? And the newspaper photograph of D.A. Burr is actually of Louis De Palma from Taxi, 1978. It was also used for character Frank Steadman in the head office in 1985.
Aye. And the other one bit of trivia I've got is they weren't sure if Danny DeVito was going to be able to make it to film his scenes because he was still in Mexico making Romancing the Stone. See how it all connects? Like a jigsaw, like a thing that connects.
Romancing the Stone, Julie and Isle, fucking brilliant. Kathleen Turner, fucking Michael Douglas, and your man there when the going gets tough, Billy Ocean, who you mentioned as well. See how it all connects. See how it all connects.
It's like a circle. It's like a circle. But there's one thing I need to mention, right? I really need to mention it, right? And well, we've already said that like Michael Keaton was practically parodying James Cagney, but C's tune of Chewing Gum, it fucking just ucks me so much, man. It's the jaws always out like, I'd fucking, I'm like, gonna stop that. I'm gonna stop that.
Aye, you're right. It overdoes it, but that's part of the charm of the comedy, I suppose. He's doing it on purpose. Right down to his guy liner. He's got the fucking guy liner on and on, man.
Mate, I was going to say that. I was like, what the fuck? What? I mean, don't get me wrong, see James Cagney, he does look like he wears eyeliner, but I just don't know if it was his natural eyelashes, not that. But it's just...
No, I think it was the odd did because black and white mainly, so he just done it as a nod to the black and white days where all the guys had to wear fucking mad makeup for black and whiteness. So, we'll get to the ratings all that at the end of it and what we thought, but it's not totally terrible. I mean, we mentioned in fucking passing very early on there about Sharknado and stuff like that. They're fucking pathetic, you know what I mean? This one's trying to do something, and I suppose it does it.
Aye. or there will be there'll be a, I won't say like a mad cult following, but there will be people that love this film. I don't doubt. See, if you'd have seen this at the same time that this came out, I mean, what age would you have been?
6.
You'd have, aye, I reckon you'd have fucking loved this at all. Know what I mean?
Aye. I can vaguely remember my dad saying Fargan Bastige and all that, so he must have seen it. Do you know what I mean?
Aye. Well, that's, mate, see him, mate, he fucking, yeah, absolutely kills me, man. Soon he first pops up on screen and all that, and I'm going, oh no, I'm laughing.
He is a great character, Naroni. He is, because of all that language. And then people's faces at him doing it. Like, I like that. That was a nice touch. It wasn't used as enough, to be honest with you. I thought it was great. So there we go.
See, that's what I'm talking about with the like when it's like Airplane and Police Squad and Naked Gun and all that. It's like the narrator goes like that, and the war continued with Maroney whilst they kept like destroying the the English language, and you're going, it knows it's poking fun at itself. You know what I mean? It's the same ilk like they do, but aye.
Actually, even comes up in the fucking headlines in a newspaper, spelt the way he said it. You know what I mean? Ice hole. You fargan ice hole.
And it's like the other stuff I know. Again, along the same lines, it's Maroney walks out the toilet and it's henchmen on the door, and then beside the door it's henchwomen. Know what I mean? It's just fucking.
Aye, maybe things are kind of funny. I like them. But it's about as it says, I'm going to cut off your bells. Going to cut off your bells. So that's pretty good. Give a couple. We'll dive right in. Give some of your best bits, mate.
Well, I need to say it's the enlarged testicles video, man. I mean, again, people haven't seen this. I suspect
your
some
testicles and you.
Aye, Johnny Dangerous's younger brother has he had sex and he's been holding it and all that, and now he can't take it anymore. Johnny goes, "You think this is easy? You think this isn't dangerous? Watch this video." And it's people walking up and down the corridor with like massive like fit balls for testicles. It is fucking, yeah. You take care of your testicles and they'll take care of you. Your testicle is like a balloon. Sometimes it's empty. Sometimes it's full. Mate, it's fucking.
Aye.
It's so fucking. It's mental. It's but funny. It's just. No, I mean,
and one of the cutaway educational videos and Family Guy in
it. Aye, that's exactly it. Plus, see, once it's all undone me, but Johnny's brother goes, "Oh, by gosh, thanks for telling me that."
Aye.
All right.
He's fucking sold, isn't he? Sold on it,
man. Aye. Again, man, it's not so much. It's not so much scenes. It's mere things that happen in the film.
Aye.
Let's see when it's like the Peter Boyle character and all that, and they're all going into Rob Maroney, and they all start doing the nod thing.
Fucking bastard! Just took it off me.
Oh mate, I was fucking nodding myself. When it gets to the point, Peter Boyle just goes, right, enough of that. We're not.
Aye. Nods and winks, Jedi-esque.
Oh, class, man. Class. It's just so subtle.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just there's not a lot of emphasis put on that scene, but it's just there and it made me laugh. You know what I mean? That's up top, that's the kind of film it is. But
definitely, you're right. and as you say, it's the running jokes. There's a couple of bits that have no right being there, and then just you're like, fucking hell. Well, a wee blind boy getting knocked down. That was quite funny right at the start. But there's a running joke with I liked it anyway, Johnny's ma, and it starts for he's a wee boy because they're poor, aren't they? And she's doing ironing for fucking the whole of New York. That's how she makes her money, ironing plays. And he goes into the room and all that, and they all fall and tap him. But every kind of graduation of Johnny getting older is the doctor just coming to visit his ma. How bad is it, Doc? Oh, Johnny, it's not looking good. But every time our ailment graduates, the first one, I can't remember right, but it's going to cost him $7.79. He's like, geez, how am I going to get that kind of money? But as he gets older and becomes Johnny Dangerously and he's flinging money out like confetti, the doctor says fucking outrageous things. Oh, it's not looking too good this time, Johnny. Oh, how much, Doc? She needs a new spleen, 5 kidneys, and a heart. How much is that? $372,000. Oh, okay. He starts counting it. Do you know what I mean? Doctor just sees him as a mad cash cow. And all the while, his ma is the most fittest, vibrant, spunkiest fucking person in the whole fucking program.
Mate, I actually think his mom might be my favourite character in it. As well as Maroney, you know what I mean? But see some of the part that comes out that woman's mouth, man, it just fucking catches you off guard.
Aye. She's like the wee Irish immigrant, isn't she? New Yorker.
Aye. I'll say another one, man. It's again, it's very fleeting, but it fucking made like proper LOL moment. It's the bit where the love interest is singing to the bar. Know what I mean? And obviously the old fucking entertainment way they used to do. They used to go around the room and seduce the guys with their acting and all that. And they're just this wee old guy just takes his bracelet off his wife and tries to get it. See the way his wife just gets up and fucking backhandles him with the flail, man. I was like, oh.
Aye.
Oh.
And then there's another like daft wee bit when Tommy's betrothed goes into the cupboard, wanting pumped, and Tommy doesn't bother. And then the wee Johnny walks in and goes, hey, I do that, man. He walks in and fucking rides on that. I mean, that's quite funny.
Again, fucking Johnny Dangerously. He's walking through the neighbourhood and all that. Johnny Dangerous is like, hey, I'm just joining in the couple line here. Know what I mean? Who do you think you are, the Pope? And then the next thing there's the Pope in the street, like, oh, there you're there, father.
How you doing, Pope? Buy yourself a fucking hospital. It's gonna be a bigger hospital than that, Johnny. Hey, he's a lot of money. What a stain.
This old woman slides in a pole into the street, know what I mean?
Aye.
Uh,
Who's the guy for Police Academy in it? I've just wrote, I can't remember for the life of me, I've just wrote down guy from Police Academy. It must be towards the end. It's the end of my notes.
I can't remember.
I need to get back and look at that, man.
Aye.
You've also got the mad racist cleaner end and all. That's quite funny.
Well, mate, see, there's a little bit of all. It's like, see, obviously, when they jail Maroney, and it comes up the newspaper again. Gangster Maroney, deported to Sweden, claims not to be from there.
Aye. You're like, fucking hell, man. Jesus Christ. I mean, this story starts off, right, folks, with Johnny Dangerously working in a pet store. And he catches a wee boy trying to fucking steal the animals. He goes, hey, what are you trying to pull here? Kimmy. And this is how he starts telling his story to this wee boy. There's a bit in it that cuts, eventually, between scenes, it'll cut back to him in the pet store with the wee boy. There's a bit he's just picking up puppies and kittens and pricing them. Do you know what I mean? With a pricing gun. I like that. I thought that was kind of fucking good.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about, mate. It's that fucking, it's just pure reminds me of like Spy Hard and all that. just see the stupid fucking the stupid nature of the humour. Know what I mean? It's just again, man, because there's just so many daft wee throwaway bits that are hilarious,
Aye.
and they just move on. Know what I mean? They're not built up, and aye, it's it's fucking even the Peter Boyle, because obviously the guys went in to fix the toilet and he pulls the chain and it blows up and he comes out and he's fucking freaking because he thinks he's got his knob in his horn. Maroni, what have
Aye.
you done to me?
Ah! Aye, that's right. Fucking funny. Give some of your favourite lines then. Go for it.
Oh, well, right away. Mama Kelly, I'm sure that's her name. How does it feel to be 29? Oh, we can only hope I see 30. She's, again, for anybody who's not seen it, she looks like she's in her 70s. She's dressed like an old woman, know what I mean? And she's 29, and it's just talking about how, again, it's fucking funny,
Aye.
man.
She's dressed
Oh,
like a black and white photograph of the roaring 20s. Like a servant
aye,
woman, you know what I mean?
aye. Always got an apron on, know what I mean? Ag- Again, Maroney, right at the start after he's been fucking, his casino's been rumbled. You fucking sneaky bastish. Ah, fucking hell.
Aye.
Ah, it was
He's
just, oh, it tickled me fiercely.
he's
Oh,
so stereotypically like Italian. And I don't know,
mm.
like the way Italians were portrayed when it was the norm. There's a bit when he's in the, I think it's in the courtroom, and he goes, I would like to direct these distinguished members of the panel. You lousy cocksuckers, you have violated my fucking rights. This amongst battering country has founded so that the liberties of common patriot citizen like me could be taken away by a bunch of fucking ice holes like yourselves. Fucking hell, man.
Oh, mate.
You just tell the reporters try to write when he's saying this stuff.
Oh, fucking, mate, see every time he popped up on screen, mate, it fucking tickled me. Absolutely. It's, there's a bit, that's just how fucking mental this thing is and all, by the way. Aye, how are we going to hit back at Maroney? Don't the anything drastic. Gangsters are in an airplane and they drop a missile on them.
Aye.
He's I
Also
want to
got,
move that fucking wall and that fucking wall.
you've also got Danny Vermin in it, who's like, who works for Johnny under Dundee, but he's vying for Johnny's positions for his power and all that. So he's a bit disgruntled throughout it, but he's got the running gag as well, which is quite good. And everything that gets done to him, like the first thing is Johnny puts him up in a hook in the back of the door, says, "You shouldn't hang me on a hook, Johnny. My father hung me on a hook once." And that graduates to fucking, "You shouldn't grab me, Johnny. My mother grabbed me once." And then the very last one I'll say is when Ma Kelly kicks him in the stones. "You shouldn't kick me in the balls, lady. My sister kicked me in the balls once." Ah, pure pain, man.
Oh, mate, mate, I can't see Mark Kelly. I get, like I say, she fucking just tickles me.
Mm.
They're at they're at Johnny's brother getting married. And she goes, "Oh, I've begun to think of you as a daughter. I've got something to share with you." "What's that, Mark Kelly?" "I go both ways."
Aye, fucking you're a bit that comfy. Sick.
She doesn't even seem that bored of it. She's still dabbing away at fucking tears because her boy's been married. Like that.
Aye, fucking hell. It's very American Pie.
Aye.
Get Johnny when he her with the red hair, I can't remember her name. She's just sank the club, as you say, walking about all that Johnny dangerously. And he goes up and goes, I like you, kid. You got style, you got spunk, you got verve, you got panache. And he looks at her tits and went, you got those. I like those. That's quite good.
I thought you were going to say the bit. I know the next one I was going to say. Obviously, he hooks up with her sort of thing, and then it's like any film, it's like waterfalls and fucking shooting springs and that, but obviously fireworks start going off, and it cuts back to Peter Boyle and a couple of henchmen. And he goes, "Sounds like Johnny's getting laid."
No, hey, fucking. That's good. That.
Fucking hell, man.
I've also wrote down what it is Moss says after he hooks her. I love him, but one day I'm gonna knock him on his ass.
And again, back to Maroney. That's it. It's fucking war. It's fucking war. Then it comes up the newspaper.
And Tommy, there's a line Tommy says it's just random as fuck. I'm sorry, Johnny. I just don't have the tits for it. What? Did you say that?
Oh, mate. Oh, fucking. Again, that's what I'm talking about, man. It's just so. It's just throwaway. And there's just that many things come. Know what I mean? You're just laughing at it. Aye.
I mean, going over.
Can get away with a lot more because when it came out.
Aye. I've just realised I probably like it a little bit more than I fucking originally did before I started this podcast because there is a lot more funny bits in it than I gave it credit for, to be honest with you. Anything else you want to tell us about it?
I don't think me. There's just a couple of people that like pop up in it that, like, I'm sure you'll see that the plumber that blows up Peter Boyle's character, I'm sure that's Jimmy 2 times for Goodfellas. Or Frankie Carbone, I'm sure his name is. I'm sure that's him. To him it goes, get the papers, get the papers.
Just gonna blow up the toilet, blow up the toilet.
And I'm positive. See the guy that's got the electric chair in the jail that says, "Come on, guys, are we doing this or what?" I'm sure he's the guy for Happy Gilmore that's always shouting, "You won't get this shot, jackass."
Aye. Jackass! Ah! Aye. Aye, you're right.
I think it is, mate. But it's just see Michael Keaton doing the mannerisms of the old gangster films, mate. It just fucking kills me, man. Because it's so over the top. But no, it made me laugh more about it. See people that watched it back in the day, they went, these guys are awful. These guys are bad. And he's like, hey, always throwing a shoulder back, know what I mean?
Aye. He threw his shoulder back, whipped out the roll of fucking £100 notes, man.
Oh, mate. Well, I see that the slapstick comedy in it's fucking tremendous, man. It's, again, people getting hot with newspapers, getting their sight back, you know what I mean? Fucking gone deep. Just, aye. And then obviously, your man's fucking overly long gun barrel, you know what I mean? He's like, I'm going to take that off you, and then see once I realise you've calmed down, I'll give you it back.
I know. The wee newspaper guy, man, like, oh my God, I can see. And then the guy comes in and goes, you can see? What? Oh no, I'm deaf.
The other bit I know. Like, Johnny Dangerously, he's trying to make it back to the Peter Boyle's character, get to his office, and he has to like dodge all these people shooting at him. There's just this mad guy starts shooting at him. There's a woman and a mannequin in the window. She starts shooting at him. He's like, oh, thank God I made it through that. There's this woman pushing a pram up the street, and he goes, oh, there you go, ready to get away some money, and it's a wee guy with a moustache.
Aye, wee hat man in a pram. Fuck's sake, man.
Oh.
See, I know when Johnny's like a wee boy and he's the paper boy, and he flings the papers like bullseye with fucking Daredevil, man. Pew! Everybody's catching them in the motors and all that up at Wendy's. It's good.
Oh, mate. It's again, but I've already said that it's probably not as like fondly thought is like Naked Gun and Police Academy and all that shit, but it's the same ilk. I think it was just kind of done more innocently. Know what I mean? But for what it set out today, mate, a lot of the jokes landed. Obviously, there's bits that are very cringe. Know what I mean? But I don't know if that's partly what it was trying to do.
I get you, but listen, as I say, I'm glad I watched it anyway, and I'll watch it again one night this week and just watch it. Fucking put my phone to the side and just try and enjoy it. But I've enjoyed it more than I've realised, to be honest with you. I think it's late at night, or I wasn't looking forward to it when I'd seen the trailer, so I think that fucking put hang in my head. But there was a lot to like about it, folks. I would suggest you give it a fucking a wee watch and all that. What are you getting out of 10, Chris?
I'll give it a 6, mate. Know what I mean? As you know with me, mate, see if it ends a fucking 5 is bearable. And then if you start going down after there, man, that's fucking shit. And so the fact it's a 6, know what I mean? It's the good outweighs the bad, in my opinion. Know what I mean? So
aye, you're right. I was a 5 right up until I've just realised there, so I've graduated to a 6 as well. So it's better than I've gave it credit for originally. And as by way of apologies to the director and that, I will watch it again, and I'll probably solid 6 and all that. So there we go, folks. And thanks, Claire, for your suggestion. By the way, film is subjective, people, right? It's just like music, it's just like paintings, it's just that any kind of art. Some people like it, some people don't. And it's not that we don't like this, we just maybe don't like it as much as you did, Claire, and that's fine, but you probably hate some of the stuff that we love, and that's what's good about it, and that's why we talk about it, and that's why we want more group members to give us some more suggestions of films, because just like this one, I'd not seen it before, and that's good, that's another one, so that's for me left there.
That's exactly it, mate. I like seeing when people say like it's their favourite film. Well, I know people say, "Oh, it's their favourite film," and all that, but they just get fond memories of it when they were away and stuff. But see when somebody says it's their favourite film, that intrigues me to see it. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Instead of see people just go like, "I'll watch it. It's a good film." Like, all right, yeah. But seeing people go, "That's my favourite film," you go, "Right, I need to watch this because I need to know why it's your favourite."
Aye, and unlike would say at least 50% of the people that go out there are paid to critique films. I don't want to watch a film and not like it. I really don't, man. I don't. Because there's people out there that know that have made their mind up about things before they've even come out. There's people out there that know poo-pooing fucking Superman that's not even out yet. There's people out there that hate, that profess to love Star Wars, but hate parts of Star Wars just because they without even watching it, you know what I mean? Which is no right. You give him a chance. Says me that no watch the Acolyte.
Aye. Well, there's been enough said about the Acolyte.
I know, but I'm so intrigued just to watch it, just because it's the only thing I've not watched. Do you know what I mean? And practice what you preach and all that. So there we go. And that was 1984's Johnny Dangerously, as recommended by Claire Gardner. People, we hope that you enjoyed our little pod, as always, regardless of the movies that we pick, because we do have a laugh. I think we're fucking quite handsome, and we're quite funny when we do it. And as I say, we do it with an accent. And that's
it. What? Before we move on, it's movie bingo. And it's your list, sir.
Oh, my list, innit?
Aye.
You were the Lethal Weapon guy, weren't you?
Oh, aye. I'll try and get that copy to you. This is the one I watched where the guy's called Griggs instead of Riggs, but we'll get to you.
Griggs! Let me go to Greg's. Go to Greg's? What? Right, buddy. There's a lot picked. There's a lot not picked. He's a number.
Is the number 17 away?
Tis, that was backdraft.
What about 47?
47.
Yes.
Yes, we are now. Next week, we're doing the 90s fucking blockbuster, Independence Day.
Oh, aliens! Aliens!
Aliens and spaceships and crop dusters becoming heroes and all that jazz. So,
Aye. I watched that quite recently, I know.
we sci-fi blockbuster, mate. Can you whack it? I seen that twice, the pictures. I thought it was fucking tremendous. Tremendous. And I still do. But we will explore it in more in-depth fucking ways next week, I'm quite sure. And I'm trying to think of the year now. It's 98, 96, I don't know. I'll look it up. I'll get the factoids out. I'll try and mix it up. I'll try and do something for the year that we've not done yet, that we could maybe explore the movies, the deaths, and all that. But I'll still get it. Do you know what I mean? Still get him and all. It depends what we've done before.
Still
and that.
Still take them, man.
You know what I mean? It's fucking just my journey, man. Just my journey, you know.
But there you go, Independence Day. What a time to be alive, huh?
Oh, aye. Back when Will
We don't
Smith was an
celebrate
old
it
bad
enough. Based on a true story. Like, what you?
cat. Well, don't know. Area 51 and all that jazz. And there's a rousing speech by a president in it, and all, I like that.
Aye. I've just got an image of my aliens doing jazz in space now.
Aye. My Jewish
White
humor and all.
gloves and all that.
Some fucking smashing Jewish humor in it. With Jeff Goldblum. Yeah. I don't do good, Jeff Goldblum. What are you up to the rest of the day, mate? I'm going to see on Wednesday, I'm going to see Mickey 17 after our shift.
Oh,
Looks pretty good, that. Looks quite funny.
Aye, Robert Pattinson. Aye. Aye.
I'll probably get her to see Marching Powder and all while it's in the cinema.
I believe that film could be a movement.
Aye.
For our followers.
Aye, definitely, man. Danny Dyer's fucking smashing. I like him. The geezer.
Aye. Well, he was in Severance last night, and I was fucking howling at his bits still. So,
what is Severance again? Remind me.
it's the arms dealers, they're like the sales team sort of thing, and they go away for a weekend, like a team building exercise in fucking Serbia or whatever the fuck it is. And when they get there, it's like a facility that war criminals are hiding out in, and they all start getting done in.
Right. Doesn't ring a bell, that. I'll need to.
I think it was in 2006 or something like that. 2006, 2005. Round about then.
Right.
But
before Danny Dyer had his other chin.
Aye. Before he was a fat geezer.
Before he was a dad bod.
Aye,
You know what I mean?
that's it. But,
top kiddie. I like him.
But thanks again, everybody, for listening, tuning in, following, and celebrating us when we're 3-year-old. You know what I mean? Send us a wee gift if you want.
I
celebrate
too
like
you.
the bourbon.
I celebrate you. Aye, celebrate us. Flick your beans. Pauses at our fucking sexiest moments on the YouTube channel and that. And listen, do us a wee favour. Share us about. Just send a pal or a relative a wee link. Somebody that likes this kind of humour that isn't when they hear a sweary word. Do you know what I mean?
Wait. Oh!
Oh no, he said, huh. People that talk like that, right? Send it to them. Just annoy them. That'd be good.
I know. I just thought, see the overuse of the word ridiculous in Scotland. It's tremendous. Oh, the language on him's ridiculous.
Actually, two good words side by side there. Ridiculously tremendous. I like that.
Right.
When did I know? But when did, as a Scottish nation, just start using putting actual before things, man? You know what I mean?
I know.
Look, this is a phone. This is an actual phone. Actual phone, mate. Fucking pointless.
It's actually, I remember the first time I go actual, not the word actual, actual, ACHO sent to me. And I'm going, your phone got a fucking code? What the fuck's that? That's you?
Aye. To put it in context for our non-Glaswegian speaking fraternity, if I was to go up to Christopher and say, I found £5, Christopher's reply would probably be, did you really find £5? Yes, I did, Christopher. But in Glaswegian, it's, I found a fiver. Actual? Aye. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you do though, don't you? You do
fucking
though.
do, don't you know, eh? What you like, you fucking leery little cunts. Look at ya. Jesus. And as always, people, there is a disclaimer before this. You don't need to listen to it if you don't want to. But if you want a pure laugh, right, a pure laugh, go into our YouTube channel, watches with the captions. YouTube had their own captions after the fact. And obviously they can't speak Ouija. And some of the words they put in there are, as Chris said, ridiculous.
Ridiculously tremendous.
And if there's more than one ridiculous word in there, it'll be a plural. It'll be ridiculi. I say.
Ridiculi, word of the day.
And if you're from America, we're going to start giving you nods, man. Just keep watching this like content. Put on your captions. Slow us down, man. Slow us down to like 60% runtime. Might take a little longer, but you might understand some shit, you know?
Yeah, and subscribe to our Patreon with your credit card, man.
We don't have a Patreon, people, but we're going to get one up soon. It's just going to be like half an hour audios is farting. And Chris and I are going to have to try and make a concentrated effort to turn record on in our phones when we start just riffing. We do it in work, me, him, and Paul. We riff songs. We just outlandish lyrics to classics, and they're great. But as great as they are, they're forgot about within fucking half an hour. Unless we stick to the one artist like Bowie that we have been doing recently.
Here's a wee thing for you if he's about to take part in this. Try and put Totty Scone in a song. Remove a word, put Totty Scone in, you'll enjoy it.
So good, isn't it? And like you, I hear it everywhere. Everywhere. I just put it in. For context, people, for talk's sake, since you've been gone, right? You know that's since you've been gone, since you've been gone. I sing 6:30 gone, 6:30 gone. You know what I mean? Things like that. You'll catch yourself walking down Byers Road of an evening and just going, people will look at you funny and stuff. But they won't know.
Right, man.
They won't know. Right, mate, I'm going to go. I've got chocolate ice cream to buy for my children. That's the request of the day. I need to buy chocolate ice cream. That they're going to have one bowl. You know what I mean?
It's not a bad request. It's not a bad request.
Aye, it's not a bad request. Rent my last request and just let me hold you. On your shoulder. I see, half in tangents. This is what we do. This is what we do. This is what we do. Thanks again for listening. Episode 1, Series 6 of What's the Script. Another 24 to go for this series. We don't know if there's going to be collabs in the future or anything like that. We're not actively seeking out people, but we're always open to an invitation. We're just awfully busy. Do you know what I mean?
Aye. Well, again, thanks everybody for listening, tuning in, liking, sharing, telling the people. Thanks again to Quaint for their tunes, and When Native Origins comes, make sure you're branded.
Definitely. But apart from that, cheerio for me.
Aye, so cheery bye for me and my Udi.
And my Udi too.
Yeah.
Hello there. Bye-bye.
Cheery bye.
The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.